and he was covered in bluish green goop. He's just like, I just got back from the greatest concert ever, and just went on a tangent. I'm just like, dude, you're yelling. Take it down a notch. He's like, oh man, Gwar is such the greatest fucking band. I'm like, man, I should have went with you. He's like, no, they wouldn't. You're epileptic. You wouldn't have liked it. They had a big strobe light show, and apparently they have strobe lights at all their concerts. And it sucks because I always wanted to see Gwar because I'm a fan of Gwar, and I wanted to see him. Couldn't. I can never see Gwar. I can see them on video clips and all that, but not in person. So again, 23 years ago, yesterday, Empire Records was released. Fucking shit, that just makes me feel old. Because at that time, oh man, I was only like 15, 16 when that movie came out. I was just a fucking teenager. Favorite seat is where the guy's gluing quarters on the floor, and then later on, you see people trying to pick up these fucking quarters. I'd be gluing them to the wall. Because I'm a dick. Oh, jeez. Oh. Alright. Oh. I always wanted to do that in a bar. Just start gluing loonies down on the table. Just go in there with a little bit of Gorilla Glue, just glue loony down. Glue loony down. And then sit at a different table. Sit there and watch people try to pick up these loonies off the table. And just laugh. And even take out your phone and videotape them. Because again, it's hilarious to watch people struggle when they see money. Because people see money on the table, they'll freak out right out. And they'll be like, fuck, $2, I can use that for my next drink. And they'll try to pick it up and won't succeed. And then they get all pissed off. And storm away. Oh, the life of being in a bar. I don't miss it at all. That's the one thing about me when it comes to drinking is I don't miss that lifestyle. That lifestyle doesn't really do anything for me when you go out and drink. It used to do something for you, but then you realize later on in life that, fuck, drinking's kind of stupid. It doesn't really help you at all. It doesn't make matters any better. Yeah, it's a good way to socialize, to go have a few drinks, but then you overdo it, and then you get sick, and then, you piss people off, and you really don't want that. Then you have people saying, oh, do you hear what you said about this person yesterday? Yeah. What? I said that? Oh, shit. Yeah, you called him a stupid bitch. Oh. Well, shit happens, and if the shoe fits. Yeah. Drinking's not for me. I do enjoy watching shows that involve drinking and sitting in bars, like How I Met Your Mother, Cheers. There's another show that involves a lot of time sitting in a bar. I'm trying to remember it. Always Sunny. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. All three such great shows, and they all take part in the bar.
Oh, all right, Nami, you beat me fair and square, so, all right, let me buy you a beer. There. Excuse me, I was sitting there.
Oh, there was no one here when we came in.
No, I mean yesterday. And really, since the Ford administration.
We're just waiting for our table up at Melville's.
So you'll move?
Look, there's lots of other stools.
Look, sounds good. I'm Norm.
I'm Jeffrey. This is Hillary.
It's nice to meet you. What do you do, Norm?
I sit there.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
Look, this is. We're running out of time here. He's already 2 stages beyond anything I've seen before, so I think you better give him the stool. I'm sorry, we're sitting here.
What's all the commotion about? Who cares? Set him up, Wood.
Okay, that was what happens if Norm doesn't get his chair or get his stool from Cheers. What happened is Norm wound up passing out, and then as the people gathered around to make sure he was okay, he snuck underneath and sat down at his stool, and Woody comes up and asks what all the commotion was about. And that was caused by Norm passing out because somebody was sitting on a stool. Fuck. Kind of bad that I have to explain the clip, but you can always find the clips at YouTube and just type in what happens if Norm doesn't get a stool. And that way you can actually see it and laugh and enjoy a good laugh. At the top of the show, I played Back to the Front from the Kinks, one of my favorite bands from the second wave of the UK invasion, and probably one of the most underrated bands from that era. And there's so many bands that, were influenced by the Kinks. And a lot of them would be like, you wouldn't even expect it. Dave, like the Foo Fighters, I believe 3 of the 5 band members were influenced. Dave Grohl being one of them, Taylor Hawkins being the other. And there's Pat Smear. Pat Smear was influenced by the Kinks as well. Even Nirvana, Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, all heavily influenced by the Kinks. Why? Because they're a pop punk band, and you could tell the difference. You could actually tell in the Kinks' music that they wanted to be recognized as a popish punk band. It was the first time ever in that era and in that genre, so they had a lot of leeway and give. And Back to Front is such a good song just because lyrically it's kind of a morose sounding. It reads like it's upsetting and depressing, but the backbeat, like the drums, the bass, and all, and just the rhythm of the music is so catchy. So, yeah. That's the one reason why I like the Kinks, is because all their songs are different and they sound very, very upbeat. Even though lyrically, the lyrics aren't all that upbeat. Okay, winding down today's show. Holy crap, only 7 minutes left. Holy shit, I gotta leave for work soon. Alright, so... Actually, I don't have to leave till 5:30, so I still got a little bit of time. Alright, so... Oh... Fuck. I'm not really looking forward to today. Oh. I'm scared. I'm not scared to walk to work because I'm walking through Assiniboine Park. So Assiniboine Park isn't that scary. It's not like walking downtown Winnipeg. And people are kind of upset about the downtown Winnipeg area because of, the homeless overrunning it and the lack of police presence trying to get those people to go somewhere where they're not disrupting people and not causing a nuisance. And it's those people that sit outside of the Tim Hortons right at the corner by the bay at Vaughan Street that annoy me, because you'll be walking by and they'll be like, do you have a cigarette? Do you have change? It's not my obligation to give you money. It isn't. And if I do, it's because I feel bad for you and I know where the money's going. But if you look like you're addicted to drugs or and I can tell this, or an alcoholic, I'm not going to give you money. Plain and simple. And if you sit on the street corner yelling that you need food, get a goddamn job. See, and people say that my generation is a drain on society because we bitch too much. We bitch because the generation above us hasn't done jack shit for the people in my generation. And the same thing will go with my generation treating the millennial generation like shit, because we're going to be looking out for ourselves. That's what the baby boomer generation is. They're looking out for themselves. So that's what we're learning. We're learning, hey, the only way to get ahead in life is to look after yourself. And we're going to teach that to the millennial generation. But the millennial generation is lazy. They want everything handed to them. Life doesn't work like that. A lot of the millennials do actually have a solid work ethic and believe that hard work does pay off, but the other ones, the ones that have their hands out and think, oh, I deserve to get a car, I deserve all this, I deserve this and that, gimme. Those are the ones that aren't going to make it anywhere in life. Those are the ones that are going to be a burden on society, and those are the ones that will be downtown Winnipeg with their hands out and on welfare. Rant over. All right. Well, that boat brings us to today. And today's show is brought to you by books. They have words in them. All right. Well, thank you again for coming in, sitting down, stopping by, sitting and chatting. Feel like today is a good Tuesday. And this is Big Bad Boy Gluki in live on Back to the Shack on Spreaker. Have a good day, everyone. Peace, love, and empathy. Peace out.